Hi, this is Janet Gershen-Siegel. This is my first assignment for Quinnipiac University social media course. And today I want to talk to you about a day in my life on social media, and there's a ton of stuff, so I'll try to get through it very quickly. Anyway, the thing that you need to know about me, and that will decide that'll tell you why I do what I do, is there are four things actually that I do, and the first one is that I'm looking for work. So we start off with LinkedIn. That's the first thing that I do online. Is I will go to LinkedIn looking for work, looking at jobs, and contacting people, and et cetera, et cetera. So I'm sorry to give you the bum's rush, but if I don't, this will take way more than 5 minutes. The next thing that I do is I'm a community manager already. I've actually been a community manager now for getting close to 12 years. So the place that I manage is, and I'm one of many moderators, is abletoknow.org, and it's a site, as you can see, with over 268,000 members. And at any one time, there's about 1,500 or so, approximately, somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 people online, particularly during business hours in the United States. Right now, it's about 6:30 in the morning, so it's a little early for people to be online. But if I log on, you'll see that the site is moving slowly. There it goes. And there's all sorts of stuff that's online. And one of the things that I do is I pull spam like this. But I won't do this right now. The next thing you need to know about me is that I fancy myself a writer. And so I will go to Wattpad, which is a place where I can post both completely original work and also fan fiction. Now, fan fiction is helpful for posting because one of the things that you do is you learn how to take criticism well. You can hone your craft, and you can also get yourself a bit of a following, which is very important when you're looking to get into publishing, which I am. So this is fan fiction. This is not. This is wholly original. This is fan fiction. This one is not, etc., etc. And as you can see, there's read counts, and there's comment counts over here, and there's like counts, etc. Now, I post to a lot of places. Fanfiction.net is another one. This happens to be the statistics page for the month. What you can see is that one of the things I do on fanfiction.net is I post on twice a week. So on Fridays I'll post, and on Tuesdays I'll post, and as you can see, the stats tend to be rather high around those days, but also on anticipatory days, which is Thursdays. The other thing is I will go on Twitter. I do post on Twitter. You can see Able to Know also posts on Twitter. I don't love Twitter. I really don't go there on a daily basis, but I do post there on, some of it is automated posting that comes out of WordPress. Other posts are, of course, me originally just posting. I listen to podcasts, actually mainly just one, which is the G&T show, which is a Star Trek podcast about basically all sorts of things. I go to Facebook. These days I've been trying to limit my time on Facebook, mainly because it can be quite a bit of a time sink. But this is also to help perfect the writing craft for me, because I am always I'm connecting with writers, talking to writers. Now, the other thing you need to know about me is that I'm looking to watch my weight. So I go to Spark People, which is, I like to call it the Facebook of weight loss, because it has all sorts of articles and places where you can do tracking, and you can also blog there. And I do blog, although this blog has not been updated in a while. As you can see, it's been since October, so that's not very good. But it's not the only place that I blog. I blog about, no surprise here, fan fiction in this particular site, which is called Barking Up the Muse Tree. I blog about fan fiction. I also blog about original fiction. I blog for a site where I add fan fiction, which is Ad Astra, and this is their fan fiction blog. This is their book club blog called Boldly Reading. So I write all of this. This is not done on a daily basis. It's done more on a twice weekly basis. I also blog for Ad Astra as their I do their blog roundup. That's currently on an every other week basis. Much less often I do things like I go on Tumblr. Here's Tumblr. Tumblr posts my WordPress directly. So this is actually a WordPress blog of mine, and this is another one. These are fan fiction blogs that are coming straight onto Tumblr, straight off of WordPress. Pinterest, I go rarely, but I do go. This one is has to be done manually. That's one thing I don't really care for on Pinterest, is that it's somewhat manual, and it's also very visual. So if anything is a big wall of text, it does not go onto Pinterest. But this one is these are more of my my regular blogs that are under my own name, and that's the and that is a blog that is called Adventures in Career Changing. Let's get to that one. There's Google. And let's quickly get to Adventures in Career Changing, and that will be the last thing that I show you that I do on a regular basis online in the social media vein. So, not very interesting to just look at Google churning around. So hopefully it's a little more interesting to look at me. Anyway, that's the main thing those are the main things that I do online, and those are the main things that I do that are social media oriented. Here is Adventures in Career Changing, and here is a post actually about going to Quinnipiac. So there's Quinnipiac. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of a background into what I do and what I like to do online. Social media, I work on it every day. I do things with it every day. As you can see, I also look at stats on it every single day, and that's because I have a data analyst background, among many other things that I've done in the past. So I'm always looking for not just doing something fun and expressing myself verbally, or in writing rather, but also to try to get a handle on how popular things are. And I didn't go into the real nitty-gritty detail of all of the places that I post writing online, because already I'm way over time. But the bottom line is, it's really the four things that I'm trying to do, and I use social media to further these ends, and those are the job search, the writing, the community management role, and also my own fitness endeavors. Anyway, I'm pretty much out of time, and it's nice to meet you, and we'll talk again later. Thanks. Bye-bye.